They are quite excited to see you.
Thank you. Thank you all for being here. Are you having a great weekend? Trying to stay warm and dry? Yes. Welcome to Scotland.
That's right. How have you been enjoying Comic-Con so far? I mean, obviously you have so many adoring fans that come from all over to see you. How's it been so far?
It's been wonderful. It's so beautiful here. I mean, it's raining, but I got one beautiful day on Friday, and I toured, and it's gorgeous. We have a beautiful country.
Yeah. Do you make time to go see things when you're traveling for work? Do you make time to kind of soak up the culture and see the sights?
You know, I try to, because if time permits, I try to extend either on the back end or the front end, and try to see the countries as much as I can and tour. And I've been on a 3-week tour, so. Oh, wow. I've had quite the European extravaganza.
Yes. What other places have you been to on your travels?
Well, I started off in Brussels. Ooh. And then got really sick in Brussels. Oh, no. And then I went to Italy, and everyone saved me in Italy. It was like the Parrilla came with all the food and IVs. And all of a sudden, I felt suddenly better. And then I was in Naples, Ischia. Then I went to Milano. And then I was actually supposed to be here on Tuesday, but then someone said, it's really cold and rainy. Yeah. Maybe you should go somewhere else. And a girlfriend of mine invited me to Spain. So I was in Marbella, and I spent time with her and her family. And then I went horseback riding in Granada, because I used to live there 17 years ago. And it was so great to go back and see my friend. I hadn't seen him in 16 years.
Oh, wow.
So I rode horses, and then I came here and walked the streets of Edinburgh.
Wonderful, and we're so happy to have you here. And I have been following you on Instagram, by the way. She shares some amazing updates and photos and gorgeous things on Instagram. How do you like using social media for work and play? Do you find it tedious, or is it something you enjoy using social media?
You know, I have like, it's bittersweet. I like it, but I feel the pressure to always be on, and I don't like that. Right. I don't want any pressure to have to show up and share everything all the time. I want to share what I want to share. And so there's moments where there's like a lot of posts, and then I'm quiet for a while. Right. It's probably more photos of my dogs than anything. Yeah. So
we like that kind of personal touch.
It changed because social media, Instagram used to be about photography and places you've been and how beautiful it was. And then all the filters came in, and everyone became a professional photographer. Yeah. And then there was all this pressure of like, well, that's not a good selfie, and selfies, and you're like, oh my God. So, but it's nice because I get to connect with people, and I get to see their posts and hear their stories, and they have an opportunity to express themselves, and so that's really lovely. Yeah, it kind of keeps us connected, which I do appreciate.
Yeah, it's fun to kind of see the human side and behind the scenes. Now, I could fangirl all day, Lana. I'm going to go to the fans, though, because this is all about them.
Let's go to the fans.
Yes, hello.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Roxy.
Thank you. Wait, hi. Hi. Do you have a question, love?
Yeah, I do. I love Once Upon a Time, so my question for you is, if you could be a fairy tale character for one day, who would you be?
If I could be a fairy tale character from any fairy tale?
Yeah.
I would probably be the dragon from Sleeping Beauty.
That's dark.
I know.
I love it.
I don't know. It's just something different. I've never been a dragon before. I'm curious what it feels like to be in that body.
It's your fantasy. Why not?
Yeah, my fantasy. I'm a dragon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Lana. Welcome to Scotland.
Thank you.
My question is, if Regina and Rita from Why Women Kill were to meet, what would they be up to, and would they be good friends, do you think?
For sure. They would be up to no good. I would assume that the character, well, Rita, would probably want to learn how to make potions from the Queen. Yes, that's what I can see them doing that together over a glass of champagne or a scotch.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
And you.
We're in the right place for scotch,
yeah,
that's for sure.
We are indeed.
Hiya.
Hi.
I know how much you love confusing questions, so you're opening a shop, okay? What's it gonna sell? What would it be called? Where in the world would it be? And who would be your 3 employee choices?
Oh my Lord, there's like 5 questions.
You're in business now.
I'm a businesswoman, and I open not a shop. Could it be like a small hole in the wall like sandwich place?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a sandwich shop, and I sell meatball and sausage sandwiches, very New York style Italian, and it would be in Granada, Spain. And you would be hired as one of my employees. This woman in the blue, and this woman over here, Nadine. She would be. All 3 of you are hired.
Thank you.
that.
You're welcome.
Female
You're welcome.
run.
And I pay
female-
well, so
Yeah.
you'll be happy. And I feed for free, so you can eat there as well. Yeah, I'm generous. I'm a very generous businesswoman.
I'd like to visit, get a meatball sub. Great question.
Thank you for that question. Hi, princess. Hi.
I can.
Oh, let's get some help.
There we go. Thank you.
Hi, Lana. What makes you smile, and also what makes you scared the most?
Oh, well, you make me smile. So thank you for that. All of you make me smile. My pups make me smile. Babies make me smile. And what I'm afraid of? The unknown. Maybe some scary movies. Maybe some ghosts in the closet. Scare me a little bit. Or under the bed.
Yes.
Thank you for your question.
Thanks so much. Hi there.
Hi.
Thank you, Aaron.
Thank you. What do you love most about yourself?
Oh, you know, that I love to feed people. And I like to cook and feed people. I think that's one of my great qualities. And some people find it annoying. They're like, stop feeding me. But I just love it. I love seeing people enjoy a good meal that I prepared.
Such a lovely question. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
What do you think is the most beautiful sound in the world? Like, can be anything. Maybe a certain song, or the sound of the ocean, or the sound of fresh snow under your shoes, or something like that.
Birds singing. And yeah, I think it's really beautiful. Also, the sounds of whales in water.
Yes, that's my bucket list.
Yeah,
to hear that.
that's because I'm a scuba diver, and I've dove quite a bit, and I love it. And I love being submerged in the water and just kind of listening to the odd sounds in the ocean.
It's really special.
It's very-
like
yeah.
sort of alien sound.
It's hypnotic. It's meditative, and it's really calming.
I love that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
These are beautiful questions, you guys. Wow.
I know. I'm loving these questions. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
So you told us that you used to be bullied some time ago, even in adulthood, and I experienced the same kind of from childhood to adulthood, on and off. And I was wondering myself, like, kind of, I am loved for everything now that I used to be bullied for when I was younger. And I was wondering if you had kind of the same experiences, that now you can be yourself and people love you for it, and earlier on in life they were like, oh, she's different,
yeah.
we hate her, stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of the healing process, right? Like, if someone's bullying you, it's at first quite jarring and painful, and you don't really know how to handle it, and you don't really know what to do, and you feel sort of alone. But I think it's your job as a person who's being bullied to really, dig deep, surround yourself with people that support you and love you, who can actually define you. So it's really nice to receive that input from your friends, like what's great about you and what they love about you, because sometimes we forget the voice of the bully is so loud that takes place and dominates, and we need to really kind of silence that voice and practice self-care and love, and that's critical, and then you'll overcome a lot of that stuff.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Great advice.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, so you've been in Europe for about 3 weeks now, and I had this really weird dream that you showed up with my doorstep with all your suitcases. So my question is, with how many suitcases do you tend to travel with?
Well, you know what? Everyone's going to be very impressed, even though no one knows how I travel, but my mother was very impressed. I have one large one small one, and then I had another little small one, so it's like 2 carry-ons.
Yeah.
But the other small one expands because I've bought things and gifts for people, and I've collected gifts from people. So that's it, which is big for me.
Impressive.
And I've only worn. I told my mother this last night. I said, "Mom, I overpacked." She goes, "But you did so well." I said, "I know, but I still overpacked." There's probably 60% of the clothes I didn't wear. I mean, I think I've worn this
Twice,
and these
at least.
that you've seen.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, this is like my travel jacket and everything.
I
Yeah.
saw you had like 5 different pairs of shoes, and I was like, how do you fit like 5 pairs of shoes in your suitcase?
Oh, I'm a
I couldn't
master
even, I couldn't
packer.
even fit one in mine, so props to you. That's
Thank you.
amazing.
I'm a master packer. The trick is to pick things that go with everything and just repeat.
Yeah.
4 bodysuits, 4 pairs of jeans, 3 jackets, you're good to go.
For 3 weeks, that's very impressive.
I know.
I think I packed
actually-
more for this weekend.
People that know me were like, "Oh my God, how did you do that?" I said, "I don't know." I just don't. I knew I was traveling a lot, and I knew I was getting on a ferry, and I knew I was going to be on a train, and I just didn't want to have too much. And surprisingly, I actually packed too much.
Okay, because I dreamed you had 4, so you still did better than in my dream. Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a funny question.
It's fun.
Hope all of you guys, if you need packing advice.
I'm saying uh-oh because when we ask for random questions...
Yeah, they are random questions.
Yeah, it's about to get real random.
All right, here we are.
First of all, I would
Yes.
like to say a big thank you to you because I'm now in my last year of drama school and I've been given the best opportunity to write a play and direct it and put it on in a theatre. And I would
And
love
this is
to-
all because of me.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I hope I get credit.
One of the main characters is loosely based off
Oh,
of
nice.
you, so...
Oh,
yeah.
that's fantastic. Congratulations.
Thank you. We're going to go really random now and really wacky, but we're here for it.
All right.
So, you are the last person left on Earth. There's no one else, just you, on your lonesome, until you bump into Godzilla and King Kong. Which one would you choose to repopulate the Earth with?
King Kong.
We've had many King Kongs. He's a popular guy.
I mean, I find him kind of handsome. Maybe I like hairy men.
There you go. Muscly,
Thank you for asking.
Random question, random answer.
Thank you so much. Love
You're
you.
welcome.
And you answered so quickly. That's fantastic. Hello.
Hiya.
Hiya. How do you get yourself to cry and stay in that moment, like take after take?
Oh gosh, I mean, it's not always easy to cry take after take after take.
Yeah.
I think it requires a lot of focus, relaxation. Sometimes I listen to music just to kind of stay centered. And I make strong choices as an actor, so I can always rely on those choices to feed the inner life of the character and the emotion.
And also, I don't know if you're allowed to answer this, but it depends how you answer it. When you're in the most famous series you did, what was the longest scene it took to film? Like, take after take, like it just couldn't get done?
All the scenes that had all of us in it were the longest days because there's coverage on every character, every actor, different angles, the big fight scenes in the main square on Main Street.
Yeah.
All of those, they were full days, sometimes 10 hours to film one scene.
Thank you for being you and being here for us.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Come on up, Hufflepuff.
Hi.
Hi. What would be your dream project to work on? So what would the genre be and who would you cast in it?
Oh, God. I would love to do a play, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, playing Martha. Who would my male lead be?
Oh, this is fun.
I'm like Benicio del Toro. Because I would just die to work with that man. Oh my God, he's the sexiest human alive in my eyes. but I've had the biggest crush on him for 25 years. So
He's fabulous.
yeah. So yes, I would love to do a play with him.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hiya.
Hi.
Welcome to Scotland.
Thank you.
Judy, Scotland. You really did get to see it at its finest. This
I
is
did.
as good as it gets.
The one day of sunshine. You're
right,
welcome.
yeah.
You're welcome, everyone.
I have two questions actually, but I'll try and be as concise as possible. So one, I know you're really good friends with Rebecca Mayer.
I am.
And you've mentioned quite a few times that you are very keen to do a sitcom together. So if you do get to do it, what would be the storyline and who else would you like to be in it?
It'd be like Ab Fab, but starring us.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Unless we did like, the reboot of Three's Company and then
Odd Couple.
cast Sean.
I think that'll be very fitting, especially.
Yeah.
I can definitely imagine you and Rebecca. And
Yeah,
Sean
oh yeah,
already
yeah.
in it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And
The Three Musketeers.
Yeah. Indeed. One for all for one. And the other one is, you've mentioned quite a few times, obviously, that you find yourself and Regina, or the Evil Queen, quite different, just because you're nice and lovely, and she's, well...
I wear more comfortable clothing.
Yes, that too. Is there any like a lesson or any personality feature that you've actually learned and taken away from her and your experience in Once Upon a Time? Something-
Yes.
What would that be?
Oh, God, there's a quote that someone had me write the other day, and they wrote it on a Post-it, and I took it, and now it's on one of my windows in my kitchen. And it's something. Someone please correct me, because I'm going to get this wrong, but it's believing in a new beginning or something about a new beginning is believing that one is even possible. Something like that. Maybe it's good that I'm getting it wrong because for all the other reasons, but I just found that to be something I needed in that moment, and I know I said it as the character, but looking at this Post-it in that moment, it just like hit me in a different way. And I went, God, she really was cool, wasn't she?
Yeah.
And I understood all of this in a different way. I was like, oh, that's why she's had such an incredible impact on everybody, because she says things like this. And so therefore I took it, and now it lives on. I have a few quotes and things, inspirational quotes on this one window in my kitchen. And I put it up there, and so I can see it every day.
She really was one
she was.
For quotes and for everything. It's such a complex character. For me, it's always been good can come from broken.
Yeah.
So there's always a path for you. And
Yes.
you can always change for the better.
I agree, 100%.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Enjoyed
you,
meeting
dear. Thank you.
you.
Hiya.
Hi, I'm Amelia.
Hi, Amelia.
So if you could pick any celebrity to do a collaboration with to create a product for your brand, who would it be?
Probably, I was going to say Jennifer Lopez came straight to mind because she just does so well with everything, doesn't she? I don't feel like it can fail with her name attached. But because I know her only from, I did a film with her that's coming out next year, but someone who's very near and dear to me is my girlfriend Eva Longoria, and I just think she's so incredible, and she's actually an inspiration for me as well. It's nice to be close friends with someone who you look up to and admire. And so out of just pure joy and fun for us, I would want to do something with her.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, really great questions so far,
Love all your
guys.
questions. It's so cool. Thank you. Yes.
Hi, I'm Esme, and I had a few questions, but I narrowed it down to one. What is the funniest thing that's ever happened while you're backstage?
The funniest thing that's ever happened while I was backstage. We were filming, I was with Rebecca, and we were filming in the vault. And I was the queen. And I had this large pineapple hairdo. And it was 6 a.m. No one could remember their lines. We had been working for 20 hours. We were exhausted beyond. And all of a sudden, my hair just started leaning to the side. And it was like this. And we filmed it like that. And it was the funniest thing because I just thought, yeah, that's about right. That's how I felt inside. It's a bit tilted. And my hair matched my emotional state. So that was quite comical, and sure, it lives on camera. It's somewhere in that footage in one of those episodes. Yeah, it's there. So pay close attention to the Queen's hairstyle in the vault.
I wish we had a clip of it or a photo to put up.
It was literally, and I was like, oh my God, they didn't fix it. Because the hair, everyone was like sleeping. The hair person was asleep. Everyone was asleep. It's just like, can we just get through this scene already?
Thank you.
You're welcome. The leaning tower of pineapple hair, the Queen's hair. Yes,
Hi, Lana. My son Arthur and I met you yesterday. I was Red Riding Hood. You fixed my hood.
Yes. Oh, for the photo.
So Arthur can't be here today, but he wanted to ask you, what do you prefer to play, an evil character or a nicer version of the same character?
I think villains have more fun, and so it's become my casting now, and I'm really enjoying it. So I would say I love both, but if I had to choose, I would go villain.
We're on he's on season 4, watching it for the first time, and he really wants you to get your happy ending.
Thank you. Keep watching.
Thank you.
Hi, Lana. I actually got a question from a friend.
Yes.
She wants to know what do you like most about Iceland?
Oh my God, just the topography. I mean, it's gorgeous everywhere you look. So that in itself, the people, the water, the air, the thermal baths, the beaches, everything. It's one of the most beautiful places in the world.
And I got a second question. Can you still do the Love Doesn't Stand a Chance song?
Probably not. I'm not allowed to sing it, but I'm not allowed to do any of that. That goes against the SAG union rules at the moment. But can I sing it? Probably, yes. I would think so. My voice is still my voice. And I would probably have to look at the words because I don't recall them.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Hi.
Oh. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Big fan, by the way.
Thanks, Aaron.
Big voice for a big fan.
Big fan, by the way, and welcome to Scotland. The national animal is a unicorn.
Yes.
I've got 2 questions and 1 favour. Number 1, where did you come up for the name for your dog?
Which one? I have 2.
Lola.
Lola named herself. She did. I met Lola in Puerto Rico, and she was a stray. She was living on the beach. And it's a long story, but I ended up being her mom. And while we were in Puerto Rico, it was my birthday. It's my 31st birthday, and I was by myself, and intentionally. And she was in my room, and I was getting a massage. And I was thinking of names for her. And I threw a few out, and then when I said Lola, she jumped up and licked my face. And I was like, well, there you have it.
She's a Lola.
I guess that's her. And you know what? It suits her. Because what Lola wants, Lola gets all the time.
Second question. And once upon a time, how many hearts did you crush?
That you know of? How many hearts am I still crushing? Is the question. I would say about 467 hearts. I'm proud.
Okay.
Proudly crushed them all.
And for the favour, could you get Mr. Robert Cartile down to Kelty?
I can inquire. I think he may be in Glasgow at this moment, but I can inquire. I will send a message to him for you.
Bye.
Bye. He's a little man.
What a superstar.
I love it.
I think he should be a talk show host. Hey there.
Seriously. He's going places.
Yeah.
Hello, Lana.
Hello.
You ripped my heart out the other day in the photo shoot.
That's right, I did. Wait,
Yeah.
were you the one with the
green arrow?
yes, the
Yeah,
arrows.
that was me. Yeah, so my question is,
So So 468 in hearts I've crushed. There it goes.
Yeah, that's what women usually do to me. So are you familiar with Doctor Who?
I do know Doctor Who, but I'm not a viewer.
Okay,
so
well, just as time travel. So I normally cosplay the Doctor. So my question to you is, if I was to give you a trip in the TARDIS, if I could take you anywhere and any when in history, where would you want to go? When would it be? And who would you meet in the past that's famous?
Oh, I have so many choices for that. One of them is biblical, because who wouldn't want to go back into time and see Christ and be like, oh my God, and sit there and listen. So that's one. And then I would have loved to have seen Bob Marley live. I love him, and I find that his lyrics are just so inspiring and so moving, and his voice is angelic, and he's somewhat of a prophet. And so I would have loved to have seen him live and possibly interview him. Yeah.
Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed your Halloween bag that I got you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hello.
Hiya.
Hi, I'm Mina.
Nice to meet you.
This is a bit of a silly question, but how cute were the pigs in Marbella, and did they actually have horns?
They do have horns, right?
They do?
Thank you. They were so cute, I ran over to take photos of them, and then someone said, you shouldn't have done that because it's bad luck. And I'm like, what? Oh. Apparently that's bad luck, but I don't think that's gonna happen to me. So we've washed that away. Yeah. And I saw them earlier, another pack, or another family rather. I was like, oh my, what? Oh, wait. And then we drove past so quickly, we missed it. And then we saw them when we came out of dinner, and I was like, oh my God, there they are again. And without even a thought, I just ran over there to take photos. And apparently Eva found it really funny.
I mean, I would have gone to take the photos too.
They were so cute.
How would you know
they are wild boars?
How would you know that they're bad luck? That's weird.
Someone said that to me. Said yesterday.
Oh, that's interesting.
Whoever you are.
Hi, Lana.
Hi.
Hi.
Had I known that, I wouldn't have done them. So
Right.
I'm very superstitious. Yes.
Yeah. If you could give me one piece of advice, what would it be?
One piece of advice? I would say don't live in the past. It's over. There's no reason to go back there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes. Getting an education here. I like these questions. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Skylar.
Hi, Skylar.
I just want to know your and my favourite series. I just want to know what your favourite movie or your favourite series is.
My favorite movie and my favorite city.
Series.
Oh, series.
Yeah.
Oh, God. So I don't have a lot of favorites. And I don't know if I'm allowed to answer any of this question, because and I think I've kind of broken some of the rules already, so I want to be mindful of that. One of my favorite movies has 3 witches in it, and it's a feel-good movie. I love watching it. And there is a very famous actor named Jack Nicholson playing the devil.
Oh.
So it's one of my favorite movies. And favorite series.
If you can't answer, I can ask a different one.
Okay, yeah, ask me a different one.
If you had 3 wishes, what would you use them for?
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
3 wishes. Can you bring people back from the dead? Okay, let's not go there.
No.
You're like, you could never bring anyone back. I would extend dogs' lives.
Yeah.
I would extend dogs' lives as long as we can possibly extend. Because, I feel like I would put all 3 wishes into that one.
Okay,
yeah.
That's
Thank you.
beautiful.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Round of applause for this cosplay, please.
I know,
Amazing.
amazing.
Wow.
Woo!
Hi.
Hi.
If you could be a superhero, what would be your power be, and how would your costume look like?
Oh God, it would definitely be black and tight, and I would be in my early 20s.
That's your superpower.
Just saying. because I really like Catwoman's suit. I think it was like super sexy. Something about that. I really liked her. So something like a version of that, that's stretchy and I can move. And maybe teleport.
Oh, nice.
I know that's more magic, not as much of a superpower, but if it's a fictional character, then that would be mine.
Yeah.
Just pop up out of nowhere. Pop up here, pop up there.
Kind of like me.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Oh no, what happened?
I think I'll...
Oh no, it's right there. You know it. Take a deep breath.
Who's your favorite villain, Lana?
I am. I am my favorite villain.
I love you.
I love you too, Angel. You're beautiful.
You're our favorite
Thank
too.
you.
Random question. The two totally different TV series, but if they'd ever done and they're two different decades as well, if they'd ever done a crossover between Once Upon a Time and Xena Warrior Princess, do you think Regina would team up with Xena and Gabrielle and they make a good team?
I mean, I don't see why not. I think she's a girl's girl. I think she would, yes. Hi.
Hi, Lana.
Hi, dear.
If a day had 27 hours, what would you use the 3 extra hours for?
Oh my God, I would cuddle my dogs for 3 hours. I swear I would. I really can use 3 extra hours in a day. And I would nap with them. I would sleep 3 extra hours. Doesn't that sound lovely, actually?
Oh, yeah.
I could have used 27 hours last night.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you could be in any horror movie, which horror movie would you be in?
I would be in Nightmare on Elm Street and I would kick his butt.
Thanks, Pikachu.
Am I getting myself in so much trouble? I think I am. Sorry. Hi.
If you could live in any TV universe, what one would you live in other than Once Upon a Time?
I mean, every question is setting me up to get in trouble. It's really hard. If I can live in any, what is it, Land of the Lost with the dinosaurs?
That's a good one.
That's a good one. I mean, it'd be cool to be like, there's a dinosaur, like for real.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Becca. I was just wondering, how did you feel when you found out that Once Upon a Time was going to do a musical episode?
I loved it, and I was also terrified. But I loved it. I was like, oh my God, something new. And it changed the energy on set. Everyone was singing, even the crew guys, the gaffers, everybody was singing. And it was so lovely, and it really created a lot of levity and joy. I mean, if the whole series could have been a musical, it would have been great too.
Yeah, that would have been good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hiya.
I've got one question. If you had a magic bean, which out of any of the lands in Once Upon a Time would you pick to live in for that day?
Wait, if I had a bean, where would I?
Where would you go in any of the lands?
I would go deep into the ocean. Because I don't think we've ever seen a bean deep into the ocean, but that's what I would do. If it can go this way, if it can grow under,
Thank you very
I really want to be a fish. But maybe next
It's
lifetime.
sounding like it.
I know,
I like
because
it,
I
though.
love the ocean. I'm like
Yeah.
I'm a double Cancer, so I love, yeah, I'm a water baby. And I love it, yes.
Thank you. I hate to be the timekeeper, guys, but she does have a busy schedule. This is
So
going to be our
maybe
final
we'll just
question.
ask the one question, because some people have multiples. Maybe
Yeah.
that will help
Yeah.
so everyone can have a chance. Thank you. Yes.
Hi, Lana.
Hi.
What was your favourite scene in Once Upon a Time, and who was your favourite person to work with in it?
That's a really hard question. So I'm going to answer this very cleverly and say season 6, opposite me. And that scene in the office when we fight each other. It's really hard to single people out so that people get hurt, but there are a handful of people that I really enjoyed working with. So I really can't say one, although I will say my closest relationship is with Rebecca Mader, and she and I adore each other and are become sisters in life. So, yes.
Do we have time for 2 more questions? Is that okay?
Yeah, why don't we have 3 more? Let's
3
just
more. Let's
quickly-
do that.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You said you like to cook. So if you were going to cook a dinner party, what would you cook and who would be at your dinner party table?
Oh God, well, probably my closest friends, my girlfriends, and some of my guy friends, and family. And I would probably make a big Italian feast. I'm really good with Italian food. It's kind of my specialty.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Hiya. Let's get a little bit dirty. Which item would you fish out of a festival toilet?
Which item would I pick out of
Fish out. It will fall into it. and
Did
then
you
have
just
to fish
ask
out.
me that so someone can take a picture of me going, ugh? I don't know if I would. I mean, I guess my iPhone, if it fell in, yeah, no, that's actually happened to me.
My answer. Ooh, really?
Oh yeah, no, it was twice.
That happened to a friend of mine. Yeah,
it's happened to me twice.
Maybe get a chain. Like,
You know, it's in your back pocket and you forget.
Yeah.
Those moments. Oops, splash.
Here's our last spooky question.
Hi.
Hi, I was going to ask, what Scottish food have you tried so far?
Haggis. And I liked it. I ate some hearts. Seems like that's something I would do.
You need to try potato scones as well, but
Oh, I didn't know about that. All right.
get some before you leave. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. This has been so fun.
Any
This
final
has been
words for your
wonderful.
fans?
I
You
know,
have the
I
floor.
love you all. Thank you so much for coming. This has been such a great weekend. Stay dry, stay warm, don't get sick. And I adore you all, and I think I'll see you all at photo ops shortly.